is the UAAP Season 73 Volleyball.
Exciting 2 sets so far here in the second game of our Saturday doubleheader. The defending champions, undefeated. But set taken away from them in set number 1, and they came back from the grave, and that's not an exaggeration. For those who just switched on their TVs, tuned in right now, down a set, down 18-10 in the second set. And wala, nabuhay. Gising.
Ganito ang defending champions. You see that they worked very well under pressure. It was a total turnaround in terms of their performance when it came to service reception. Even when it came to defense, you can see them moving all over the court. And you can see the aggressiveness talaga because all of the sets that they get, they make sure that they convert it into points.
There was another intangible involved there also, and there was a sense of pride that kicked in from UST na parang ganun na lang ba? Ganun na lang ba? I mean, yeah, you can lose, but the way they were playing, the way they were losing was really bad.
That's right. And I guess on the part of National U, it's a lesson learned for them because they had such a big lead only to find out that in the end, they would lose that set. And it's what we've been saying, na kailangan consistent, and they've committed so many errors here in the second set.
They got a little careless. Yes, those errors, we're going to see those numbers in a bit as they crept in and allowed UST to come back into this game. So now we are tied at 1 set apiece. Looks like a long game for all of us here, but if that's the kind of action we're going to see, we all don't mind. The fans here at the arena being treated. A great game. Let's look at some numbers. There are the errors for the Lady Bulldogs.
Looking at the attacks, it's 11 and 11 for both teams. 2 block points for NU, 1 for the Lady Tigresses. But if you look at the unforced errors, 13 and 7.
Yep.
That's how much errors the Lady Bulldogs committed.
Yung 6 na diferensya na yun, mga 3-4 na sunod-sunod yun that during that 18-10 that period, sunod-sunod.
Yep.
Windang-windang na yung laro itong National University. So we're back to square one. It's now a best of 3 here as Jocelyn Sullivan, the setter of NU, starts it off for National U. But it's a different UST team now, a more confident one.
And they commit that defensive error.
Again, NU getting the head start in set number 3. Maan Panganiban and Stephanie C. courtside. And Remulla and yours truly, Boom Gonzalez, with Direct Alneri at the helm of this live and exclusive ABS-CBN sports coverage as we bring you back women's volleyball season 73 for the UAAP. Ganon. Long rally here. Maisel backtracking, over-received, gives another chance. Over-received also by Maisel. Try again for UST. Caballero in the middle. And he just sends it to the other side. Ball's still alive. See what NU does. Sullivan goes quickly, and that's the set to go to when UST is scrambling like that. Let's check in with Stephanie C. What happened?
Well, being able to start strong, what National U needs to do now is to play the way that they did during the first set or to play even better. The Lady Bulldogs have a strong personality and Coach Vince wants them to show that inside the court by being aggressive and making an extra effort every time. Sipag nga naman ang kailangan as a team attempts to show their capability to win and to beat an undefeated team. During the huddle, Coach Vince further told the girls to have good reception, make good adjustments, as well as to limit their errors. Isang set na ang nakuha and breaking UST's record is hovering within their reach. So for this third frame, the Lady Bulldogs will try to maintain composure by communicating and working extra hard in winning. Boom and Ann.
Which is what they did not do much of when they were already being chased by the champion UST team. But this is the start that they had earlier. 3-0, but now Ortiz getting a point for the defending champs.
So look at that again, running attack.
Long wind-up.
Quite unusual for a middle spiker because normally middle spikers would just have a short pull.
Yep. Chance here for UST. What a bad set.
Point for
One
National
of the better setters of the league. Second on the other side, nabuhay na man ang koponan ng UST.
Yes, nabuhay na. Sana tuloy-tuloy boom. In all the UST games I covered, this is the first time I've seen Coach Shaq very frustrated. He even asked the team, are you pressured in playing NU? Because he can't find any other reasons why this happened. The team is playing like they didn't train during the vacation. But before this set started, he soft-spokenly talked with the team and told them to compose themselves. They know what they're capable of doing, and if NU is giving them a very hard time now, we have to take it as a great challenge and not back down. Well, now that they somehow are regrouped, Coach Shaq is expecting a more focused pack to finish this game with a win. Boom and Ann.
Unfortunately, they're down again, 5 points here at the start of the third.
UST seems to have that pattern of starting slow but then eventually picking up the pace.
Can't always do that.
That's right,
It's a bad
especially
habit.
the next game that they have actually this coming January 12th. If I'm not mistaken, it's with Lasal.
And you can't do it also even against a team like NU now. Siguro dati pwede mo pang ganyan-ganyan. Sige, kaya na tayo. Pero ngayon, iba na eh.
This is a different NU team that they're up against.
Bad reception. Free ball. Ends up with UST. Maizo puts it away with a little extra on that one.
That's the oomph that you like seeing from the attack of Isa Maizo. She's just such a joy to watch whenever she attacks.
And the collective gasp of the fans here. Sullivan, back set. Ganon, checked. Great coverage by NU. One hand set. Sullivan, back set to Maggie. Through the blocks. She still has it. Still has power. Lead is 4.
Again, you know, credit to Sullivan for really having that effort to distribute the sets in the front line.
And jump sets. Yung iba mahirap. Fine for Coach Vince. Sullivan to Sante in the middle. Panatigna digs. Matsui blocked. The ball's still alive even if it hits the face. Oh,
Point for National U. First technical timeout.
We have a timeout because NU reaches 8 first again. Back here at the arena in San Juan. Great genes, as we always talk about Stephanie Mercado, the daughter of the legendary Lydia De Vega Mercado. And we would like to send our condolences from ABS-CBN Sports, of course, to their family. As Lydia lost her father, and a very instrumental father, legendary in the training of the former Asia's sprint queen, Lydia De Vega. And of course, speaking of good genes, Bobby Parks and Junior. Supporting still National University. We don't know if he's still going to play for them. That's still up in the air. Some say he's not. But Bobby Parks, of course, practically Filipino already. It's good to see them here supporting volleyball sport.
That's right. But again, very unlike coming into the third set. Maizo commits an attack error.
We are in the presence of legends and sporting legends. And Bobby Parks and DJ De Vega Mercado.
Very good genes, athletic genes.
Si Lydia, of course, in history will go down as one of the best athletes the Philippines has ever had. Pero back to this game, after the timeout, 2 straight points for NU, man.
That's right. Ito na naman yung napako yung paa ng depensa ng UST.
It's like a replay.
Bakit? Kasi pupunta lang sa inyo yung bola. Ay sabihin nyo kaya nyo maglaro, lalabas ko kayo dyan. Ay simple, mali na yung kalaban, in-over na lang ng ganun. Tapos pamamatayan pa tayo dun. Bakit? Kasi atake kayo, umatake na kayo. Pumapalo pala yung kalaban. Klase yan.
Alam mong galit si Coach Shaq pag di siya tumayo.
That's
Lagi yan.
right.
Lagi yan. Pag di tumayo, minsan nga, hindi nagsasalita yan. Nakaupo lang dyan.
Buti ngayon, nagsalita pa.
Nagsalita, oh.
But you can really sense the frustration because I guess for him, this is not the way I want to start the new year.
Ten serving 3. Maizo. Top spin. Sullivan. Sorry, Mangi. Out to Nepomuceno. UST scrambling now. Maizo with the free ball. No. Great dig. Maricar Nepomuceno on the other end. Maizo again with the right hand. Sullivan up to Maricar Nepomuceno. Off speed. And that will give NU the point. Another 8-point lead. Aba, gusto na UST ba eh?
And it's the defense. It's the defense. It's really giving USD a hard time in setting up those plays.
The LaSalle team has not left the building. It's not only Stephanie who's here. The coach, Ramil, we focused him earlier as Maizo just tipping it over to an open spot. But the rest of the team is still here watching this game.
Scouting their next opponent.
Now, this is what I'm sure UST is not thinking about it, but in the back of their minds, they know LaSalle yung sunod nilang kalaban. You don't want to come in with a loss. Maizo. Still NU able to dig it up. Maricar Nepomuceno now. Isa Maizo again, catching the line. Yes.
It's inside for Isa Maizo.
But she can't do it on her own. Down 8 points, they scored 2 straight. Ganun yata gusto nila.
May challenge.
Pahirapan. It's a net block, 4 touches.
For UST. 4 touches to National U.
6 serving 11. So 3 straight points after being down 8. Ito na naman tayo.
And, they should keep this rotation when Maizo is still in the front line.
That's a net block.
This time, National University with a point on a double touch.
A lot of wasted opportunities.
Nick Mangi now. On deck serving. 12 serving 6. Third set action splitting sets 1 and 2. These two schools did. Free ball. Maricar doesn't get it. It's Sante with a quick. Manatikla, different angle. Difficult angle is what I wanted to say.
Point for National U.
I think Panatika stepped on someone's foot or...
I remember that day.
Again?
When that happened to me, that is not good.
Or somebody
actually did.
stepped on her foot.
Mas okay na yun.
Oo, kesa ikaw yung nakaabang.
It's one of those injuries, the freak accidents. Another free ball for National U. And Maricar angling her body to the left.
Knowing that that area over the side of UST was wide open.
Back to an 8-point lead. And great action from both schools, though. Well, I'm sure the UST fans are not going to say the same thing. This is not great at all by their standards. It's a great approach, Anne.
And the sudden change of pace, seeing that, again, nakapako yung paa ng depensa ng UST. Look at Nepomuceno.
She was going to go full, and then this time, that was all her. She really did fool UST, that one, in that sequence. It's a great serve by Mangi. Manatikla. Oh! Yes.
Napaganda pa.
Suerte. Sumaru dun. Ipapalitan na sana si Coach Shaq. Mukhang
Isa Maizo.
nag-iba ang isip. Isa Maizo now on the back line. Sante sends it over. Manatika again, a difficult angle. That's better for her. See, that's a difference of a good set, of a difficult set.